Well, here's the third part of this video about the Hong Kong kids that are, kind of lost and they're protesting, and it looks like they're all herded together, and there's hundreds of thousands of them inside of Hong Kong, and we're looking at some of the information that's to provide clues, and I'm thinking that the kids are really being told that they have to accept this as a cult. As I said before, they were presenting President Obama as some kind of god with horns or a demon, and maybe even as this ISIS, and it is. And I think that's right after I saw that. I think then, in that was in Singapore, their Yahoo in Singapore. Then it seemed like the protests really started happening. And kind of looking at this right here, I'm thinking maybe it is. Let's take a look. But one of the things I'd like to point out is that the internet is always being edited, just as I had pointed out on the phone that somebody, it's probably a government official, as I the other day was talking to Homeland Security, you know, some officials that were preventing me and my son from going in a public place. And, it wasn't them directly, but when they came over, they were like, yeah, you just can't go in a public place. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, trying to gather information to help promote, a just and fair society. I mean, me and my son we're pretty peaceful. We weren't doing anything. We just stand in line. But by that same token, I already know that they monitor everything, and obviously they've been monitoring me because I report the truth. And one of the things I noticed just a minute ago was my phone had some kind of lock on it, so they're obviously doing something with it. Now, here's the information I want you to see, that on this, they monitor and edit everything. Everything comes through the web, everything comes through your phone. And so right here, I'm going to show you where I think they edited it. So, more Washington lies, Hong Kong is Ebola, Afghanistan. And here this guy talks. His name is Paul Craig Roberts. We can call him and ask him directly. And U.S. NATO war agenda. So this is the United Nations. They're saying that everything they're doing is a war agenda. And right here, whatever is occurring in Hong Kong, it bears no relation to what is being reported about in the Western print and TV media. These reports spin protests as conflicts between the demand for democracy and the tyrannical Chinese government. These reports spin the protest as the conflict between the demand for democracy and the tyrannical Chinese government. Then it says akin to American Occupy movement. This right here, I think, was edited. So the part where it says Chinese government, I believe that it's very possible it could be edited, and it would probably say, and a tyrannical American government. The reason why I say that is a couple of the clues is it has the White House right next to it. So let's look again. So here's the White House, Hong Kong, and the conflicts between the demand for democracy and a tyrannical. This right here is very possible it can be American government, because whatever's happening here has no relation to what we're getting here. And then it's saying the same matters. This says protests are non-liberal economic policies that are destroying the prospects of everyone but the 1%. 1%'s here. In other words, protests are an American occupied movement. So it's very possible this is related to this, and this says American. So we'll have to see. And I think it's very possible, and we'll have to take a look at that. But definitely, this is something that we should look into, not only for the kids, but also for democracy and religion and freedom of religion. Freedom to believe in